Halloween just a few short weeks away. It is time to start planning. Today, we are talking the charcuterie trend. Go big with a party, or of course, you could keep it simple for family movie night. Hy-Vee dietitian Melissa Yeager is here with a few great ideas. I know kids are already counting down to Halloween, aren't they?
They are. I mean, the stores are packed full of all of the treats and goodies, and you want to be able to create that kind of fun environment at home, and there's so many ways you can get the kiddos involved in building some of these fun little snacks that you can enjoy as a family, or make it kind of like your fun family meal while you're watching your spooky movie, whatever it might be.
That is so genius, and it's especially important to get something healthy into them before they start eating all the candy, right?
Exactly, and I look at building these boards as I want to find sources of protein and fiber to sneak into the boards. And so protein and fiber help to fill you up and keep you full longer. So if you need to have some few snacks or get a good meal in before you head out the door to go trick-or-treating, you know, this is a great way that you can start to fill up those little tummies so that they don't end up having way too much sugar at the end of the night, so that they can still enjoy everything. So I've brought some different really fun treats there on the board, and we're going to make 2 of them today, but there are so many other great recipes on Hy-Vee.com or things that we can talk through. So do you want to help me with the dip
first?
I
do very much, Melissa. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
So we're started with a full 16-ounce container of ricotta. So this has some great protein in it, and it's going to help make it really creamy. Then I want you to add in the pumpkin. So I do about 4 heaping tablespoons of pumpkin. If you want it to have a richer pumpkin flavor, for sure add more. Again, dips are one of those great things that you can customize to your family's taste preferences, and I tend to make it more mild when I'm serving it to kiddos, because then I find that they're more willing to try it. And the pumpkin has some great fiber and vitamin A in it, so you're sneaking in minerals.
Okay, I'm going to ask a really naive question, but can you possibly use the pumpkin that you used for your jack-o'-lanterns?
So if you got like a pie pumpkin in the store that you were going to cook up like a squash, and you just made a baby one, sure thing. But I would save, you know, scoop out all the rest of the pumpkin if you're carving a large jack-o'-lantern, and just save the pumpkin seeds to roast up and enjoy later. So then to add a little bit of sweetness, we're adding in a few tablespoons of pure maple syrup. And you could use, you know, honey if you prefer. I just think fall maple syrup, kind of a nice little sweetener there. And then to really bring out the pumpkin flavor, we're doing about 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. And so again, I love that you can customize these to be what you need.
I love that too, and I'm getting my hands all dirty proving I'm so excellent in the kitchen. I probably have a couple critics over at the corner. So looking at me. They're, you know, they're cooks of Crocus Hill chefs now, so they know what they're doing.
If you didn't want to get so messy, you could throw all of this in a blender or a food processor and stir it up that way if you're trying to keep, you know, things. But kids love to stir, so I always think it's a good activity. And then I like to serve this with some different crackers. So I did put some on the plate over there if you wanted to, but they are the honey graham and a cinnamon brownie, chocolate brownie cracker. And so I like to have different flavors, and these crackers are actually made with seed flour, so it's a little bit more nutrient dense. It has a little bit more protein and fiber naturally in the cracker. So again, we're sneaking in the vitamins and minerals and the important nutrients without people knowing about it.
And people, we mean the children who would otherwise say no to vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C. I love that so much. Okay, so you have other adorable treats on this plate.
Yes, well, let's make the apple spider next, because I think that those are a lot of fun, and the kiddos really love these. I've done them in children's classes before. And again, so we're taking just regular peanut butter. I like to soften it a little bit in the microwave. I find that it's much easier to spread, and then I just like to drizzle a little bit on both sides.
You drizzle,
you
not
can
smear.
Drizzle, you can smear, whatever brings you joy.
But again, go with drizzling.
Great fiber from the apples, great protein from the peanut butter.
Of course.
And then you like to add in some fun, maybe decorations. So we're going to use pretzel sticks for the spider legs. And so I always like to just kind of nestle those right into the peanut butter. You could certainly use other types of nut butter if you wanted to. And then we're just going to smoosh these 2 sides together.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so now should we give them legs on the other side? Presumably we would do that.
We're going to flip it and
goodness
smoosh.
sakes, of course. And
there
smoosh.
You go.
The flip and smoosh.
And then if you want to use a little peanut butter to glue on some candy eyes to make it really fun for the kiddos.
The eyes are the same color. Very important for the aesthetics to all match. That is adorable, and certainly this is something that the kids can assemble themselves and find so much happiness in doing.
They can make their own, but we have some great, you know.
Thanks, guys. I'm getting cheered. The bar is low.
I'm fine with you, but spiders have 8 legs. I know. Arachnophobia. Come on, let's go.
Clarification: 8 legs of the spider, not a typical insect. Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Melissa. Appreciate you. Appreciate that as
Yeah,
well.
no problem.
All right. Well, we have the dip recipe and links to all these cute ideas on care11.com. Just text the word recipes to 763-797-7215 to get a link to the recipes page, and we will be right back.